It's lesson 12 of our distance learning series, and it's time for another investigation. And I'm even learning how to use a webcam, so you'll see me using that at different points in the screencast. Today, you'll need a pencil, the journal slip investigation B, and your science journal. We're going to be carrying out an investigation to answer this question. Can the same amount of force be used to move objects of different masses? For this investigation, you're just going to need to go around your house and get some simple everyday materials. You need at least 4 different objects that can roll, 4 different balls of different masses. You'll need 1 straw, and that's so that when you blow into it, you can apply an air current with the same force on your object. And then you need 2 rulers to make a track to contain the ball as it rolls, like you see here on the screen. Now, you might be wondering what the Science 8 teacher team picked for our 4 objects. Well, I'm up first. Let me switch to my webcam. And I actually just went and got a bead from a broken necklace that I had lying around. It can roll. It's fairly light. You can see it on the screen. It comes in at about 1 gram. Let's see what Mrs. Ernst is going to be testing.
Mrs. Ernst here. So I'm going to test something light, like a marble. Did you know that a marble has a mass of about 3 grams?
So she's going to test something a little bit heavier than my object.
Hey kids, Jay Hups here. This is a standard NBA basketball. It weighs 624 grams. Bet you didn't know that. Watch this.
Nice dunking skills, Mr. Hupper. All right, Mrs. Uhas.
Hey guys, Mrs. Uhas here. I have a baseball. It's a little bit heavier than a golf ball, about 145 grams. And no, I do not have an electric balance at home. I looked it up on Google.
So the baseball comes in at about 145 grams. So to carry out this investigation, here's what you're going to do. First, you have to find the mass of each ball and record that mass in your chart. Now we know you don't have an electronic balance at home, so just use Google to find the mass of your objects. Then you need to create your track by placing the rulers or something else you have side by side and adjusting for the width of each ball. I'll show you here on my cam. I didn't have rulers, so what I did is I got creative and I just took some markers and I made a track that I can adjust. And then I can move my object to the start line and put it at the same start every time. And I'll use my straw to blow air with the same force onto that object. So if I switch back, you'll put that first object or that first ball at the start line in the same spot every time, and then you'll use your straw to blow air onto the ball, and you'll observe how the motion changes due to the force being applied. Does it move a lot, a little, or not at all? Record this in your chart. Then make sure to do 2 additional trials so that you have a total of 3 trials. After you have those 3 trials, summarize your observations for all of those trials. Repeat the procedure for the other 3 balls that you've chosen. Now make sure to apply the same force. That means the same air current to each ball when you do this. After you conduct your investigation, then take time to reflect and see what you've figured out. Can the same amount of force be used to move objects of different masses? When you reflect and write your explanation, make sure to use a claim, evidence, reasoning format. The claim we know is the answer to your question. The evidence is what you collected in your data table from this investigation, and you can reason it out with science ideas. After everything is complete, you can submit your journal slip to Schoolagate, either a photo or a digital version. Until tomorrow, have fun investigating, keep thinking, and keep learning.